Hi there and welcome. Today we're going to try to install this 20-year-old operating system, Ubuntu 4.10, on this vintage computer. So let's get started. Hi, I'm Leroy, and today we have the star of the show here, this HP laptop with 1.07 gigahertz Celeron processor, a whopping 240 gigabytes of, not gigabytes, I'm sorry, a whopping 240 megabytes of RAM, and a spinning Rust 120-ish gigabyte hard drive. So this thing is an absolute beast by modern standards. Yeah, okay, so what we have here is the Ubuntu 4.10 live CD. I have tried to boot this on this computer. This does not boot. But let's check out something on it real quick before we get started. I thought this was a cool feature. It has installers for some of your more prominent packages of free and open source software. So you have OpenOffice, you have Firefox, you have Thunderbird, you have Audacity and GIMP. Sorry, I can't use this mouse very well. So, yeah, I have a philosophy. If you want to try to get somebody started on Linux, get them started on Windows with just some of your free and open source software so they can get used to the software before you plunge them into Linux. So, yeah, I thought this was a cool feature for Ubuntu 4.10 to have Windows installers for this open source software on the CD itself. But this CD does not boot. When I go to try to boot it, I get a error 21, grub error. So that one does not work. But I have a backup. This does work. This is a Ubuntu 4.10 install CD. This will not let me show you the live environment. I had to install it on the computer before we can look at it. So I haven't done that on this computer. I did it in a virtual machine. It seems to work okay. This does actually boot on the computer, so I know this is going to work, but I don't know whether or not it's going to actually install, and I don't know whether or not we will be able to get to see the desktop environment. So you're in here with me for this, and this is going to be as much a surprise for me as it is for you. So let's see how this goes. And here we have Ubuntu. Press enter to start. Okay, so we're just going to pick our languages and all that fun stuff. And we wait. Now, I don't see a whole lot of problems with installing Ubuntu on this computer. It has S3 graphics and is rather a boring computer, to be honest. It will not detect the Wi-Fi because the Wi-Fi is a TP-Link from fairly new, which happens to work on a Raspberry Pi, but I doubt it's going to work on here. And I do not have a Ethernet cord connected to the Ethernet jack on this computer. I don't really see any point in it right now. But so yeah, I don't really see any problems installing anything on this computer other than the USB Wi-Fi adapter that's plugged into the back of it, which is not going to work, and it's not an issue. So yeah, it's asking me here, do I want to install the network? No, we're gonna forgo that. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, we just want a name for the computer. Ubuntu's fine. I don't have any other Ubuntu machines on my network right now. Well, none named Ubuntu anyway. I have a couple of servers, but we'll go with Ubuntu. Yeah, I'm glad I have my Windows drive backed up because we're going to go for erasing the full disk. We're not going to try partitioning or anything. We're going to go to full disk. we're going to partition the full disk. Bye bye Windows. So yeah, this is what it would have been like back in the day installing Ubuntu on a machine of this vintage. Ubuntu probably will not be the best OS for a laptop. I doubt things like the suspend and stuff like that when you close the lid and stuff are going to work very well. I doubt they will. 4.10 was more or less beta. They didn't release LTS supports till like 2 years later with 6 dot something. I can't remember what it was. So probably not the best supported version of Ubuntu I could have tried, but it is a 20-year-old operating system. I kind of wanted to do it this year. So we'll see how it goes. If it installs, yay. If not, well, we still have a video. So yeah, let's keep going. So right now we're installing the base operating system. It's copying a lot of files over. For what I did remember from back in the day, this takes quite a bit of while from a 4X CD. So we'll see how that goes. I'll fast forward you through a little bit. Well, it looks like we've moved past the base operating system and getting more into the packages, the other stuff like probably OpenOffice and GIMP and all that fun things that we'll get on the desktop. So yeah, we're progressing. We're progressing. All right. Well, it's ejected the CD, and it's asking me to restart the computer. So I guess now is the moment we've been waiting for. Well, it looks like Ubuntu is indeed booting. We're getting all the fun stuff that used to pop up when you booted Ubuntu. We don't get all this anymore, do we? So yeah, that's kind of cool. Ubuntu nowadays just tells you your thing going there, and yeah, let's press enter here. Okay, we'll go with that. Of course, my name is Leroy. Gonna do my super secure password there. Ask me if I want to download software for the internet. No, I'm not going to worry about that now. All right, my Windows driver showed that I had S3 graphics, so we're going to go with that. All right, I'm pretty sure the only resolutions this computer can do is 800 by 600, so we'll just go with that. All right, we have gotten to the end of our setup here. This time I can run base config if I had to, set up anything else. And so yeah, we're gonna press enter and keep these crossed. Okay, here we go. I'm assuming we're gonna reboot. All right, I have an Xconfig X server problem. So let's see what's going on here. All right, we're gonna disable X server. So let's see. Well, we don't have a desktop, but we do have Ubuntu running. There we go. Well, I got into this. X-Free86, our X server, is not wanting to load. Let me try to figure that out. Well, I've rebooted the system, and we're going to see if it starts up again. Luckily, we've gotten to this point. Gotten past any problems with any grub errors, but Well, let's see how it goes. It's been booting for a minute, but let's see how it goes. So I don't think it has the drivers to deal with it. I didn't expect it would be a problem, but yeah, it seems to be a problem. My touchpad here didn't work throughout the entire installation. Never got any kind of display drivers going. So 410. Well, I really wanted to show you off, but yeah, you wouldn't boot. The live CD wouldn't boot. The install wouldn't boot. I mean, it booted, but it, stuck here. So was it a failure? Well, no, I don't think so. It's running. I mean, obviously Ubuntu is running. It's graphics are not showing up, but it was the first version. I didn't expect it to be good. Their LTS didn't come out for 2 more years, so we'll try that soon. And I also want to see if this ancient laptop can run a more modern version of Linux. I believe this Celeron is a 32-bit processor, so that gets a little bit more difficult since a lot of your distributions don't support 32-bit anymore. But we'll go over that fence when we get to it. So here we go. It's Ubuntu 4.10 running on a Windows XP laptop. That's as good as I have time to do. So, until next time, I'm Leroy, and I like Linux.